with purpose. See, we are so busy trying to make all of our T's crossed and all of our I's be dotted, and we want to connect all the dots before we can be pregnant with purpose. But baby, let me help you with something. God says, I can make purpose be birthed in you before, matter of fact, your life can be jacked up, blow up before the blow up. He says, before they come together, I still have the ability to put seed in you and allow birth to take place in you. Because see, we so judgmental. Because we so judgmental. We look at people, situations. You know, look at her. She's shacking up. And she all in church shouting. Well, I would rather be in church shouting, shacking, than to be shacking in the club.
Come on,
some of y'all see y'all religious people can't do that. I'm trying to get you before they came together. See, you didn't get saved the day that you came up here and confessed Him as your Lord and Savior. You got saved before it came.
Come on,
we're so judgmental. So we're saying, you know, look at him, look at her. You know what I mean? You know, they was at the club last night, and I saw him at the hotel with her. And, you know, but you gotta understand, God is still able before. Because see, we want everybody to be together when they get here.
That's right.
The bottom line is, Punky, if the truth be told, all of us sitting here right now, we still. Because it ain't really nothing but the grace of God that we are here right now. That's why your neighbor tell them, I still like together. That was the wrong neighbor. That was the wrong neighbor. Look at him and tell him, I still like together. But because the grace of God is on my life, I'm able to do what I do. Hallelujah. Y'all ain't here for me up in here. Yeah, you just made that neighbor mad. Look at him and tell him, you still ain't together, Punky. I don't know, you look real good in your suit. Your hair is laid to the side. You know, your suit is tight. And your hair is right. But you still ain't together. With your holy sanctified self, with your tongue speaking, fire baptized, looking sad. At the end of the day, you still. Because you know why you ain't together? Because you're still in this flesh.
That's right.
Because Paul said this way. I can't think of nobody better say Paul said. He said, even when I would do good. Even when I would do good. And he said it like this. He said, when I wanted to do good, I wanted to do good. He said, but the good that I would, that I don't do, but that I shouldn't do, that is what I do. Because even when I would do good, evil. But I still love God, though. I still love God. Just because I'm not right, don't mean I don't love God. So just let me be. Leave me alone.
That's right.
I ain't gonna bother with that. I'm gonna go back and forth. So he said, before they came together, she was found with child. See, what you have to understand is this. Stop waiting. You ever heard about say, you know what, before I come to church, I'm going to get my life right first. You ever heard about that? I ain't going to play with God, you know what I mean? Because when I come to church, I'm going to sell out.
Okay.
They in church and still ain't sold out. And so the thing I have to realize is this, watch this. He says, I want to just encourage somebody. Listen. You have been purposely chosen to deliver not only yourself, but to deliver others around you. says this way. He says, for the earnest. Matter of fact, let me go there real quick. He said this Romans chapter 8 and verse number 19. He says, for the earnest expectation of the creature waited for the manifestation of the sons of God. So in other words, there are people waiting on you to be manifest. But you have allowed your conditions to keep your baby from being birthed. You have allowed your situations to dictate to you that there is nothing in you. But you want to know what I found out? God put the greatest babies in the worst junk. So y'all ain't gonna be ready. You know, because if it was done our way, we would put the greatest babies in the nice. We choose the elite. We choose. We would bypass all the junk to try to get the fine china. But God said, you know what? Give me the paper plates. Give me the paper cups. In other words, I want everything y'all is thrown away. Because that's what I'm going to put my purpose in. That's what I'm going to put my destiny in. Because when I raise them up, I'm going to raise them up and they ain't going to have their own agenda. I'm going to leave that one alone. So they have to understand. God says, He says, before it comes together, I have the ability to yet put purpose in you. Put your hand on yourself and say, I got purpose in you. Now, watch this now. The text says that Mary was with child. Mary was with child. If you do any type of hermeneutics and hermeneutics and contextualized study, you begin to understand that the word child here goes back to what's called exegesis, or goes to what's called hermeneutics. Now, the word child here comes from a Hebrew word that simply means product for a specified condition. Let me say it again. When you begin to do the theologic search on this chapter, when you see the word child in verse number 18, the word child is defined as a product for a specified condition. Can I deal with this one more? So in other words, God says, I have put a product in you for a specified condition. Because God says, I have looked over into your future. And I see what you are about to embark upon. He says, but I'm not going to wait till you get there to impregnate you with this purpose. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put seed in you now. And so when I put seed in you now, my hope is that you will start producing and start cultivating the seed. So when you get to your future, the condition in which the seed was intended for will be able to deliver you from it. Okay. God deals with you about a book. He puts a book in your spirit. And you'll be saying to yourself, man, where is this coming from? Why am I thinking about a book? I ain't no writer. But God says, I'm putting this seed in you now. He said, because a few years from now, there is a young lady that's going to experience what you had already been through. And I need you to put it down on paper. Because remember, this child is for a specified condition. So this child or this book that I put in you is going to deliver know you don't have all the theological aspects, and I know you don't understand Genesis and Revelation. He said, but that's not my concern. He said, I'm putting ministry in you now. He said, because there is a church called Alabaster Box that I want to birth in the year 2010. And so what happened was, Sister Warner and Brother House had to go through all kind of hell to find each other. And so they went through church hurt. They went through people talking about them. But notice God put it together before. It came together. And so in order for her to find him and for him to find her, they had to go through a series of affliction. Because God had Alabaster Box in the future for somebody like us to come here today. So a sanctified, because y'all ain't with me, y'all ain't with me. He said, she was found with child. I come to let you know today that you have been found with child. I don't know what your child is. Your child could be a book. Your child can be a song. Your child could be ministry. Your child could be outreach. Your child could be the ministry of dance. Your child could be serving. I don't know what your child is, but God sent you today for me to tell you that I've already put child in you, and you don't have to wait before the stuff come together before you deliver it. Because what's this? The word child once again means a product. A product. Somebody say product. A product for a specified condition. And I want to submit to you that every last one of you in here have products in you. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. When you deliver it, it will deliver you. So you've been asking God to deliver you. And God said, I'm going to deliver you when you deliver it. I feel like I got to deal with this one more because you've been asking God to take you from it. God says, I'm not going to take it from it. I'm not going to take you from it until you deliver it. Because once you deliver it, it will deliver you. Come on, Bishop. Break it down. Come on. I feel like I need to stay about 15 more seconds because some of you've been praying and you've been fasting and you've been trusting God and you wonder why there is something in your spirit that's troubling you. You wonder why you sitting up on the side of your bed all throughout the night, constipated, and wondering why you can't sleep, wondering why is God dealing with you, because God says you asked me to deliver you. But I'm not going to deliver you until what is the thing in you that God's been dealing with you about that you've been sitting on because you was intimidated by what you saw. God's been telling you, okay, it's time for you to step out. But you were so afraid of what people was going to say. You were so afraid of how people was going to evaluate you because we so busy looking for validation when it comes to our own child. I'm going to say it again. We're looking for validation to deliver our own child. Now, how many mothers we have in here? Now, I don't know no mother on the operating table about to deliver a child